Welcome to another show, What's Your Point? The show where we discuss hot topics. Tonight we have a great show tonight. I'm accompanied by Mackenzie, Pun, Hutch is back, and Scales. You already know how we do. We just jump right into it. We got Busta Rhymes. He's pleading guilty to a harassment charge on checking a gym worker. Thoughts? Like, give me the thoughts about this. Busta Rhymes.
I see the video or whatever. I ain't hear the audio, but from what it looked like Busta Rhymes was he was in the right for what he did. You feel me? It like his gym dude was coming out of his neck, so he had to get right with him.
It was like an incident when he reached for something.
He pulled out his death, reached for something, pop on him.
I feel the same way. That he feel like Busta Rhymes feel like he was trying to check him, so he
feel threatened.
It's flip mode, you know.
Hey,
But y'all think he reached for something for real? Like, was this just like a gesture? Because you never seen what he reached for.
It looked like he reached for something. So my thing is, you get reach.
He probably just pressed that button like, woo, cops, come here.
He could have did that, or I ain't think of that, but
yeah, he could have just pressed that button.
I feel like on Busta's situation, he should have just had people there. You saw that he had the dude by the door waiting to see if something started, or he had the dude that was trying to de-escalate the situation the whole time.
Yeah.
Somebody else should have been there to just push Busta away, like, get out of this situation because you want.
Nah, but as a man though, he was getting tried. So we had to check him. Ain't nobody pushing me away, man. If you coming out my neck and I can reach and I can grab your throat, I'm gonna try to grab your throat. That's what Busta.
You know that just put me. I just see that we all human, man. We all got fallible events where we just act ourselves. Like, just because he's a star, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're human.
Nah, you don't know.
You don't act the way you act.
Well,
That's the way I feel about it.
How you feel about it, Mackenzie?
What did he do to lead up to that?
We don't know.
We don't know.
I'm sure whatever it was not that serious for him to do all that.
It had to be though. To push him to the limit though, like that.
They was talking for a minute before it happened, and they was going back and forth like.
Oh boy, they was telling he probably talking shit now.
I feel like he said, you didn't pay for this bus. Bus like, I paid for this bus. He's like that car was empty.
Busta car was valid, man.
He said, I just did a show with Lil Wayne. That shit's
Busta worth money.
Yeah,
Busta shouldn't be doing it. Period. Point blank.
Yeah,
that money shit don't mean nothing. Because you should,
if he has security,
just because you should be doing something, don't mean you won't do it. You feel me? Like, okay, you shouldn't be doing it, whatever. But at the end of the day, if somebody tries as a man, it don't matter. And he's from the hip hop scene, he's the thug or whatever you want to call him. But he got tried, so he had to kick out. That's
Some people are real.
In front of her. Like he should be doing it. But money don't stop a lot of people from doing. The Subway guy, he shouldn't be doing. He was doing neither, but he did it.
If you want to keep that money you making, you ain't gonna do that. You shouldn't. It should be.
You can say it's easier said than done because we see incidents where it happens over and over.
Like you never know what you're going to do.
Feel me? A couple of thousand kick out, what you gonna do? Just don't keep your mouth shut.
I was sitting there. It's not like he was.
He did some movie for that.
But you don't know what he said though. You don't know what he said. Unless you probably, I kill your kids, you black nigga. He could have said some wild shit like that.
You can only control yourself. You can't go by what else. If you always react to what somebody else do, you're gonna be in the same situation.
He said that.
If somebody say, you know what, yo, my nigga. Suck my dick. If not me, if somebody said that, what you gonna do, bro? You feel me? What are you gonna do on the show, dog?
I get it.
Right. And that's probably what he said. He probably said it calm nationality too, man.
But look what he got in return. Just because he couldn't let it go, look what he got now.
And he ain't getting really copped out too.
Yeah, he good.
He got the money that
you don't need that.
You won't say it again.
Respect somebody like that. Consequence and repercussions.
Yeah, man.
That's point like period.
Watch your mouth, like.
I don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened.
Because the audio was going. So if the audio was there, we could get a better outlook on the situation. But for now, we got.
Audio was key.
It's definitely key.
Audio was key,
But for now, we gotta just go by what we think would have happened. Like, if he said that to me, I would wild out on him.
I feel Busta was right though.
I do too. Honestly, I do.
But flip mode.
We need somebody to wrap it up, so we gonna move on to the next thing.
All right.
We need somebody to wrap it up.
Oh no, but my point is, but I feel Busta was right. You come out your mouth wrong. You know what I mean? You don't know what can happen, man. Shit like that.
Basically, what
Yeah,
that
I feel
means.
Buster represented. I mean, he put it down.
My point is, don't touch the bus.
Flip move.
Pause. All right, move on to the next thing. We got a bombing in France. We got the Syrian refugees. I mean, it's a shooting too. I mean, but what we known as it was like a bombing. Like this is what you see in the news. Bombing. You don't hear about the shooting too much. I just really found out about the shootings.
Well, the
Crazy. I mean,
the shooting was the biggest thing that just was recently in the media.
yeah.
Over 100 people was getting shot in like Times Square area over there, and it's crazy. ISIS not playing, man.
Yeah.
They threaten U.S. soon and everything. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, ISIS is serious. I mean, at first I didn't know what ISIS was. I just know an R&B group named ISIS. Honestly, it's not that ISIS, but yeah. Like until I heard about them, they started like making noise.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Making noise, grabbing you on Facebook if you make an ISIS suggestion and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta watch what you say on these social networks. They'll come and grab you and say, yo, you ISIS? You gonna say, nah, I'm water. Nah, I'm messing with you, but
Yeah, I gotta see if we, you know, me and we really ready for that. But like, you know, situations and they're real. You feel me? So we gotta be prepared for that. If it was to come down to that and they start bombing and doing crazy stuff, are you gonna be ready or you not gonna be ready? That's how I feel.
Keep 100. Like I don't know if we're ready or not, but it's crazy though. But just keep that shit over there, ISIS, please.
so basically, like after the bombing, they was talking about how the United States gonna take some of the Syrian refugees. Like,
yeah, bring them to America.
but it's
I
like,
don't know though, like.
Why?
but what if the wrong people slip into the neighborhood?
That's
It can get ugly.
I'm saying like I'm not gonna say.
Do
I'm
we
for
have
it.
like we have
I'm not
the
against
manpower to control the situation? Because we going.
I don't believe
Why
we
are you
do
not against it? Why? Why do they want to bring them here?
because we're
Like, what else-
America got a problem with policing the world. Something like we world police.
We can't
so-
police ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Scary.
But then if something happened across seas or whatever,
We always want to go out
send
there.
them help. Feel me? So we want to bring refugees.
It's like a
keep them
power
safe
move, I think.
because the country is under attack. I mean,
Well, it's not a problem.
it's not. I believe it ain't our problem, but I also not against saving lives neither though.
You know what? I believe it's not our problem because, like, as a social networker, I see everybody put up these French flags behind their profile picture,
Yeah.
which kind of
People don't even know what they was doing. You guys look really funny to me doing that.
It's
man.
crazy to me too. I mean, it's like, yo, you put up these flags behind you, you just don't, you don't know what is going on.
By
Like,
bringing them into the country and saving people's lives just gonna
Yeah.
backfire, and then we're gonna.
we kill, take some of our people.
Back in the day though, but it's we the melting pot. You feel me? Everybody gonna get here regardless. It's the same thing going on with Mexicans right now. It's the same thing about blacks. They say, you feel me? And it's just I would saving lives type shit. You feel me?
I mean, save a
We
life.
risk our own lives to save somebody.
It's not really risking. It's a chance we gotta take.
What happened to the thought of mind your business though? Like, you just hit everybody's business and shit. Like, I'm gonna go save them. Or we're not right home and shit. You just bringing new people in the house and shit. Like,
After the threat from ISIS to New York City, and we're still gonna take Syrians.
oh, they ain't playing. They
I don't even think ISIS is that really big of a threat. I mean, you
Nah,
talking
they
25,000
Did a
people.
real deal.
Time out. In the Middle East, if you look at all those countries collectively, they got over 5 million soldiers.
Mhm.
Why are we worried in the U.S. about what the Middle East? Let them take care of their own problems.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
we
no,
over
for
there
that, for that.
doing what they should be doing? They the countries getting bombed by these people and on a regular. Like, yeah, they expanding now, but I mean, really the problem is in the Middle East. Let the Middle East take care of that. They got enough foot soldiers. They got no foot soldiers taking care of none of that.
well, you know how America is. They always got
Minding our-
we
That's
know
why I said,
this.
that's why I said, what happened to minding your business? Like,
Nah, but your point is,
yeah, everybody business by our own.
I'm not against it though, but I
Gotta mind your business, but I know there's people out there that's going through that with ISIS and everything, and they want to get a chance to say, well, fuck it, I'd rather live a regular American life than go through this. You know what I mean? It is a chance for them, those good people. But how do you sort out those good people from the
But you
bad
gotta think
people?
about it. This is the U.S. we talking about. We just went through 9/11 not too long ago. I mean,
So we
the
are high
security
alert.
right now.
Yeah,
You ain't getting in this country without your man's
We
voucher.
can't even get out of this country without that shit.
You can't even. You just was allowed to go back to Cuba. You think they're gonna let
Yeah.
people in without doing an extensive screen check? They
But
know.
it's gonna be
It's not
motherfuckers
about
slip through the
It's ways
cracks
to
though.
sneak in though. It's ways to sneak in.
It's not the people that's
And
coming
then
in,
that
though. It's the people that's
mentality
already
gets
here,
locked
that's
up.
been living amongst us all this time. They the ones you gotta worry about, because the bombings is people that's been living there, friends, the people been there, they've been citizens,
Yeah.
going back and forth.
They've been trained to do that though. It's like,
All
yo,
of a sudden,
you 5 years old, when you get 25, you gonna go blow up this country.
Yeah, that's
right
the
there.
ISIS. That's the ISIS though.
You
so
train for that, man.
They threatened.
It's professional.
They threatened the White House and everything.
Listen, they video, he literally said we got 25,000 soldiers ready to go. What? 25,000?
Yeah.
We got more than that on most of our army bases.
Yeah.
We shouldn't even be out there though. The Middle East got their own.
Yeah,
They
we
should
should.
handle their own.
I remember
Do your
situation.
thing.
Obama, bring the
Deal with
troops
your
home,
beef.
Obama. Bring the troops
Yeah,
home.
Well,
It's-
Obama's pretty much done, so it's like, who, Donald Trump? I'm scared as hell. There's no how you gonna handle the war. I'll give you a couple thousand, leave us alone, shit. I don't know. Okay, but moving on, we got the Ronda Rousey and Holly Holmes. Oh my god. Honestly, that
I
killed
was
me.
real for
I
that.
never thought Ronda Rousey could lose.
She was one of my
Before that.
favorites. She was one of my favorites. She definitely was. I mean, she came out Floyd. She came out Floyd.
That's what she
You
gets.
know what I mean? She felt she was the female Floyd, and you know what I mean. She could have been his #1 fan, like you know. All that
Man,
was
she had all that mouth for no reason. She used to talk crazy. Coming at Floyd, your neck, you
She worked
can't
hard,
beat
she
nothing.
tried
I liked it though, honestly, I liked it though.
I never liked it. I liked her. I liked her.
Who
but-
is the arrogant bitch, if I can make it?
And that's what she was. Look,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
got put on her back pocket.
She
got
was
put on her back
arrogant,
pocket.
but she fight everybody. It was like she ducked a fight. Floyd ducked a fight when he's ready.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's smart.
This is about Ronda Rousey. We're not gonna talk about Money Made.
We're not.
Money
We
made.
never talk about
When
Money
he made gonna
Mayweather.
build up the pot, man. He want a bigger,
I mean,
bigger
best
check.
ever, man.
He not trying to look
Yeah.
forward to the sport.
I mean, he's good. I mean, he's
He want to
good.
build up.
You
the
think he's
hype
better than
for
Ali
the
though?
sport.
That's crazy.
Bigger
That's
check.
I
Yeah,
can't.
he's better, Ali.
What?
But it's about Ronda Rousey right now.
It is about
She
Ronda
got
Rousey.
put on her back pockets though, and Mayweather. You know what I mean? Best ever. though.
I just felt like she
What you think?
slept.
That definitely was.
What you think?
I think it was on top, but a lot of the time the people with the biggest bar be the ones that end up.
Right in the
Yeah.
back pockets, like Ronda Rousey.
I mean, you have to talk to them when you fight, and you can't just say, I'm not sure about this
I
fight."
know, but you know
to
what?
sell tickets, you got to talk and make a good game.
That's why Mayweather makes so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a
But he
defensive.
backed that thing up.
He's a defensive.
Pause.
She was okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a very aggressive fighter. She right out there ready to punch me in the
Yeah,
face.
she definitely
She
goes.
She had to weigh in. She had to weigh in talking crazy.
She too ready to attack.
Girl,
She not
whooped
ready
her
to
ass.
attack. It's coming.
To me, I feel like
She
when she
trained
went out
hard,
there, she was
too.
scared. Honestly, I felt like she knew something about this girl before she got into that fight.
I didn't see.
She didn't fight her fight at all. It was just
She
like,
couldn't do it.
that's what I'm saying. She was scared. I feel
You
like,
never know what happened.
from the
that
first
night.
punch was like, no, you do that. What are you doing? You know, I felt like she was scared. Like she knew something about this girl that was special, and she didn't have a chance.
I think something really threw her off her game and she wasn't ready.
You get punched in the face, you forget everything you planned. Everything you planned, you forget. You get punched in the face. I promise you that.
Yeah, she got hit hard.
But she still, I mean, my favorite female.
She's a
My
fight?
main female that's boxing.
No, I didn't see
so.
the fight, but all the talk was probably just to hype herself up and
Yes,
get
it's
a
no tickets.
bigger fan base.
She
which
deserved that
they were.
shit though, man. Yo, Mayweather should have bodied her. He should have bodied her, but he defended her and everything. I'm like,
He
damn.
bodied her first though, then he defended her.
Yeah, he tried to
He got a publicist that go back and tell him like, you should have said that, man. You're already in deep water for beating your wife up. I go fix it.
Yeah, then he went to a game with the champion Holly. You know what I mean? So, like,
He went to a game with her.
Mayweather?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga's crazy. He's rubbing it in her face pretty
That's how
much.
he
So, I mean, so all the back and forth. I guess he showed her like she could have just been talking that shit and everything. Like it ain't that easy being undefeated.
But honestly, you can't take that from Mayweather. Yes,
He
he
could talk his
was
shit.
working.
And when she came at him, he like, yo,
Like,
it ain't
yo,
easy
I
being
never lost.
undefeated. Like, you feel me? Like,
Check, here's my point.
Like, this
I
reality.
think Mayweather only involved himself for the money. He knew the publicity was going.
What? When the Ronda Rousey?
She ain't gonna money off that.
Talking smack.
That's
Because he
Mayweather.
made himself relevant in somebody else's fight. Because everybody was talking like we are right now.
Nah, but she's
But
already.
but
But
she
she came at him. She mad at him because he
But
said he didn't know.
He chose to go in there, and then now he's doing home and
That's
he's doing
what
it.
you do.
He's rubbing it in her face. Mayweather's an
Exactly. It
asshole.
brings
She
money.
deserved it though.
Asshole.
She came at Mayweather type crazy a couple of times. She deserved everything she can right now.
Yeah,
She
I
got
agree.
that ass. She
I
can't touch
agree.
it no more.
I don't think she deserved it till she gets to it.
Nah,
I think
she
she was.
did.
I think she was a great fighter. I think she was a great fighter for the most. Like she just met her match. Sometimes you meet your match. Mike Tyson met his match.
Yeah, man. He did.
Mike Tyson met his match. And like when you get hit, you kind of forget your whole game plan because it's like unexpected. Like okay, I'm gonna do this to my trainer,
So when
but
Mayweather
my
was
trainer
match though, she was saying Mayweather ain't the best or whatever. When Mayweather gonna be his match? Never. He went out. He went out.
Especially at the time he had right now, I feel like he's gonna never close. He's gonna pick his fights. He's gonna pick his fights wisely. He ain't gonna
You
jump
had to
out
fight no
there.
one retired the champ, man. Ronda Rousey need to retire right now. She go back to Roy Jones. It's a wrap up. It's a wrap
First
up.
not bad.
So wrapping this up, I mean,
Don't say you can fight
what's your
boxing,
point?
Ronda, because you can play. Your point.
She wanted to fight Mayweather.
My
Mayweather.
point is, Ronda shouldn't have said she could fight a boxer. Get that girl home, whoop your ass, Ronda. You know.
Agreed. So moving on, guys, we got this new drinking game where Mackenzie, my co-host, is going to ask a question, and whoever most likely to be that person is the victim of taking the shot.
Okay.
So we're going to turn it over to Mackenzie to ask the questions. Mackenzie, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask the question and you have 3 seconds to answer it. Point to someone.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep, I got it.
Alright, your first question. Who is most likely to skip work to get it done? 3, 2, 1. Why?
So-
How you gonna
Nah, he
do
is.
you?
He
I
got
got
2.
it. I got 2 points, so that means I take a shot at it?
Go ahead. Okay.
Salute.
Whoa.
At least for you, baby.
Somebody's mad.
Patriots next year. Patriots. The Patriots record. There you
We're
go.
going to beat them, yes.
Okay.
You got
Who
Chaser?
is no
What?
chaser?
Woo!
Who's most likely to wake up in a car? An ugly ass car. Too. 3, 2, 1.
So I got 2.
Okay.
Nah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's not me. I wake up in a nice car.
It's like wake up in the
What
back.
we do?
I woke up on the Bugatti.
1, 2, 3, salute.
Cheers.
Hey! We gotta do a clap when you drink a shot.
Hey.
Hey!
That was good.
Okay. The last one. Who would be most likely to curse out a little kid? A little girl.
Oh, you gotta count.
Count.
Oh,
Not bad. Do the
3, 2, 1,
countdown.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yo, it's him all the way. No, point fingers to him. I got another cat right here.
Wait,
So
y'all
everybody,
in circles,
so
so
you
y'all
gotta do another question, I guess.
do another question.
Cause it's even.
Y'all don't know this cat. Point to him with that question right there. That shit's real.
I curse you little motherfucker. You little punk.
Jitterbug. Junebug.
This will really determine who would curse out.
Alright.
Who would be most likely
Countdown,
to trip a midget? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, point.
Come on.
Damn, another one?
Yeah.
Bro, if you would trip or whatever, beat up a kid or curse out a kid, you would trip a midget.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You probably push over a dude in a wheelchair.
No such a midget in my life, man. Love y'all.
They don't like midgets, guys. Maybe you ran down a midget map. So moving on to the next subject, we have Billboard at the top 10 list of the greatest rappers of all time. I'm gonna pass it over to my man Pun. He's gonna read down the list.
It's a little baby.
Yeah, first we got Big, you got
Okay.
Jay,
Okay.
M, Rakim, Nas,
Okay.
Andre 3000,
3 stacks.
Lauryn Hill,
Okay.
Ghostface,
Ooh.
Kendrick, and Lil Wayne.
Kendrick?
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy though? Honestly, let me chime in. Honestly, I feel like there's nothing wrong with that list because it's debatable, but it's debatable in a good
It's very
sense.
debatable, but I like it.
In a good sense, it's like why fix it if it ain't broke? That's how I feel about it. I mean,
I think
yeah,
there's
good.
so many different genres of hip hop on that list that it's hard to just say. I mean, it's arguable. That's what it really
but they
is.
touch every genre. It's very
They
arguable.
try, so yeah. I
And
guess
Once
one
again,
thing
it's just
you
an
do it
opinion.
all
At the
best.
same time, it's just an opinion too of somebody. So that don't make it right though. But
That's in their opinion.
it's a good list though. I see them how they built that list. I think it's from all lyricists. 'Cause everybody on that list got bars. Like they all can rap.
I feel
Ain't
like
no-
basically.
Ain't no bubblegum rap with them. Everybody on that list, they spit that work. Like, you feel me? So I think it's a good list. I mean, I think everybody deserves to be on there.
I think in everybody's retrospect for what they did in their time,
And what they
definitely,
how they
it's a
put
great list. It's a great
Everybody's
list.
song on this
It's not
timeless.
bad.
All their
I'll
songs
take
is
it.
timeless.
I love
like,
it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I like it
I
because
love it.
everybody on there,
I can't fight.
they got a timeless song.
Yes.
Like their song don't go out with an era. That song you can play for 50 years and now play that track and it's still lit and still get something from the lyrics. Like they all lyricists. I'm happy as hell. Ain't like gonna hate me. Tupac Shakur's not on there. You know what I mean? Like I'm a little happy. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't.
See,
to
when I
me, wasn't a
judge
lyricist.
Tupac,
Tupac wasn't a lyricist.
he was a lyricist. He was like a poet. But I judge him more of his work ethic. He got still. If he's dead, he still releases shit to this
No,
day.
he still
like,
got it.
it's
Like
crazy.
Gucci still releasing shit in the prison.
But he's alive. He can say that shit in prison and go
Pac, like-
put him on the beat. Pac is
Pac,
gone.
He
He's
wasn't
like,
a lyricist, so I'm glad he didn't make that list because that's a strong list right there.
It is.
That's all
I'm
lyricists.
not a big
like,
Pac fan either, so I'm not gonna argue with you. But I'm gonna argue with you for the Pac believe because they go hard for this cat.
And I go off of B.I. Shit like
I
that.
mean, yeah. I
like
can't
that.
talk that
It's
pop
like-
shit when I roll with Big though. Like, honestly.
Nah, yeah, though. But that's a good list, though.
It's
As,
a good
as
list.
far as the numbering of the list, I mean, Biggie, Jay-Z, and like 1, 2, 3. Like I don't. M should be down a little bit to me. You feel me? Just to me. To me,
Yeah,
though.
I agree.
I,
mean,
I would
but it's
not
a great
argue.
list, though.
I would
It's a
not
great
argue M spot nowhere because M is that special.
Nah, he is. He's
Yeah,
that special.
He's more special than any artist on that list to me. Honestly, he's that
You know what's
special.
What's shocking to me is Kendrick Lamar getting up there so early. Like that's shocking.
It's shocking,
But I
but
mean, Biggie had 2
You-
albums, Kendrick had 2 albums.
Nah, but just not
see his
just.
work ethic,
It's,
but
it's
Biggie,
early, but it's at its time because he's doing great. He's doing
good.
And he's going to leave a mark in hip hop.
Yeah,
I think that's why they
It's
picked
You
just
can
shocking.
see it.
It's kind of early
You
to
can see
compare Biggie to Kendrick.
Exactly, that's what I'm
But
saying.
it's the same
Kinda
length.
early.
It's
kinda
the
early.
same length of work though. They
Yeah.
both released 2
You go-
albums.
But no,
They both made
but
it
that's
big.
not the same thing as
It's not the
it's not the
same
same as length of work.
Okay, so
It's not the same as length of work because
True.
it's 2 albums. I thought, man, you can make an album here, 5 years later make another album then. You feel me? Just because it got 2 albums,
but
that's time frame.
that's why
Big got to pop underground. You feel me? And Big is
Yeah, but he kicked the door down. It wasn't like nothing else out there when he did it. It was
Yeah.
like,
You gotta give it
this
to
is
Big.
what it is, and he put it out
Big
there.
is #1 because he stood the test of time. Till this day,
Exactly.
Big is still great.
Exactly.
Everlasting?
Exactly.
Kendrick
It's
Lamar
timeless,
got
like I
that.
said.
That's why he's #9.
No, but
I'm
that's
not
what I'm
saying-
saying. But it's a lot of other rappers out there. Listen, Kendrick making the list is, I commend him and I ain't got a problem with it. But I do believe that there's other rappers out there that stood with the time that should be on there before Kendrick. Cause
Of
like,
course, I believe that too.
that's just me personally.
Pun is definitely the one person
Pun
that I
is
say
on
like
there.
he should
Fun,
be
I
on
feel like Pun
everybody's
should have been
top.
there.
Yeah.
I feel like Pun
Everybody's
should
top.
have
So
been
you,
there.
Everybody
you feel
feels
Kendrick
so.
deserve a spot quicker than Pun?
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all.
Nah,
That's
not
what I
at
said.
all.
But Pun was a whole different style of rap. That's when punchlines and saying big words was cool because you had
Yeah.
to really look up what he was saying.
Yeah.
Some people had to use dictionaries.
Yeah.
You wasn't
Everybody
understanding,
knows
but
he's
it
got a
flowed
win,
so
though.
well.
But
that
you
was
know,
saying words you didn't even
A
know.
lot of these rappers you could like just from hearing them on the radio, but Pun's that rapper you gotta really be a lyricist to
Yeah.
like yo, I like
But it
bars.
was just
Truthfully,
hard.
everybody on that
Yeah,
list.
exactly. You gotta
Everybody
like
on that list is like that.
bars to hear that.
Everybody on listen like that. You gotta listen.
Yeah.
If you say every name, you think about like, damn, when I hear their music, I listen to them. Even Lauryn Hill, the only female on there, and I respect that as well. You feel me? Like, I'm glad Nicki isn't up there because all that bubblegum, pink Barbie, pop.
But you know it's crazy.
Ooh
I
la
mean,
la.
I respect Lauryn Hill, but to a certain degree. Because
No,
it's like if
don't
Lauryn Hill
you
wasn't
do
up
it.
there, who else would you put up there? Who else would you put
Exactly,
up there?
nobody. So
And Lauryn Hill had like her balance of like R&B and rap. She did rap
She
on
did it.
Fuji's album.
She did it.
But was she a rapper though?
yes, she was a rapper. Lauryn Hill was a rapper.
She was
She
Concentration, concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know the rest, but it sound like that. You feel me?
Ready or
mean,
not,
she
man.
did it, but to a certain degree, did she have like a whole album of rap though?
She did. She did.
What album is that?
The misunderstandings of Lauryn
That wasn't
Hill.
all rap.
It was rap and singing. It's like Drake do. It was just like Drake, but harder. I mean,
You know what though?
Lauren was
On a
hard.
different
I
level.
think it was only one rap song on there.
You can't even get females. You can't even get. I mean, you can't even get males to compare with Lauren. Like, she's a queen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, she's it. Like, she deserved to be on that list. That's a
Hey,
fact.
she been holding it down.
Because me personally, I probably would have overshadowed her as well, creating a list of top 10 rappers. And for them to point that out, I salute them for that.
I feel like it's like a safeguard. Everybody picks Lauryn Hill. It's like
It's
they,
not a
just to put a woman in there. It's
Yo,
like,
one last-
okay, Lauryn Hill.
So when did we had our own topic without the camera, just talking about greatest rappers.
Okay.
We never said Lauryn Hill.
Can I ask you one thing?
Yes, we can. You gotta be 2 things.
What of the female rapper we put in there besides Lauryn Hill?
I wouldn't put.
Whatever her rapper you ever
That's
heard.
my point, though. That's my point. Is
That's
like,
my point. It's like she's like a safeguard. Like,
Not a
okay, I didn't have a
safeguard,
female in there, Lauryn Hill.
No, it's not. To me, I don't see it as a safeguard. I see it as intelligence because I wouldn't have even thought of Lauryn Hill to be discussed in that top 10 ever. I wouldn't have thought of that. So for somebody to think of that is genius to me because and they right. And
I agree too. I agree, but on the same note, whatever rapper you, if you had to think, you like who else would I put in there? You would say Lauryn Hill. That's
no,
the easy.
No, cause I can at least name in my mind 5 more males that can take Lauryn Hill's spot. So for her to get up there is lit to me. Like they thought of her and like they're not wrong. Like they hit nailed on. Bullseye.
I
Bullseye.
understand.
She was great. She was great.
She was great.
She definitely was great. I'm not taking nothing away from Lauryn Hill, but I just feel like she's like so easy to put in there. It's just like, and she didn't have a whole hip hop album
I don't
out.
understand that.
I never. She never had a hip hop album out.
Because she's never discussed. This is the first rap list I've seen with her on it.
I seen.
So how to me that's not easy to put on that list because I never seen that nowhere. I
Not to
seen
discredit what you saying, I seen plenty of lists where she's on it.
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
never seen that. Word back. It's new to me. It's new to me.
it's crazy. I'm like, what? I
You
mean,
know,
I respect her. I respect everything she did. She's a fucking legend. She did her thing.
She deserves
At
it.
the end of the day,
She knows she
I just like a lot of-
working.
I just like
But
She
for real,
deserves
on another note though,
Lord, here's
somebody that I
something
feel
like-
like has stood the test of time, has always been consecutive, but hasn't got the exposure necessary. That is one of my top 10 greatest rappers. Is definitely Jada.
You said Jada?
Jada.
I would put Fab ahead of Jada.
Albums that came out top 5
Yeah,
that
I
are
would put
live.
Fab
Jada's been consistent since
Jada's good.
since early, and everything he put out, but it's mostly
still watch
mixtape.
How many Jada albums you heard that was like?
That's what I'm saying.
pulling
Don't
that
get
crazy? Exactly.
exposure.
That's why I
Nah,
was
it's
saying
mixtape.
Fab.
I put Loso in front of you too. Like,
Yeah, I put Loso.
Loso is great, but that's
Loso and Habashik or Styles P. He did it by himself.
Styles too.
Jada outshines Styles, and Styles is
She did, but
yeah, and he always
I was
did.
always a Styles fan, so it's like what you like at the
They all
time.
got
Styles
different
is brilliant.
styles.
Did Jada outshine you out on that list though?
Nah, but
No.
I don't think he should be on this. I'm
Oh,
saying he's one of the
okay.
greatest
He's
rappers that
honorable mention.
of my time
Honorable mention.
that should be,
Considered.
one day on
Discussed.
a list. That's what I mean.
Jada
He's
top
just-
20, top 15. Fact. Where's money? I think he is.
I just like Raw, and I think Jada's always given Raw. He's never changed it. He's never commercialized it
Yeah.
for any amount of money.
Yeah.
And his music, whether he's paying for himself or getting free hooks or whatever off the strength, he's still consistent. His whole career, he's been consistent. Mixtape after mixtape after mixtape.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's
Consistent
dropping
music.
out. She's not just rapping and going with the.
He's doing
you
a
know,
lot of
the
different
trend,
things that
you
people
know.
that
We all
people
love
aren't gonna pay
Jada.
for.
He dropping valuable information.
We all
That
love
cats can
Jada.
use
He
still
was
to
my
this day,
greatest.
you know?
Jada's definitely one of
Jada
my
could
greatest.
be 60 years old and still be rapping the
That's
same
Jada.
shit as long as he keeps dropping
I
the
always
same
love
fucking
Jada.
lyrics. That's how I feel.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you for tuning in another show. What's your point? The show where we discuss hot topics. Remember, we always have a seat open, available to the public. It's on
Fuck with it.
Instagram, Twitter, email. Feel free to come out here and discuss your topics and debate with us. But once again, we're done for the night. Go ahead and wrap it up.
What's your
man.
point though?
What's your point, dog?
Fish Step Up on Instagram.